Your cat felt it before you sat down. Not when you started crying, not when you finally said you were done. Before any of that, before you even reached the couch, he was already moving toward you, body low, eyes steady, as if he had been waiting for something only he could feel coming. You probably told yourself he wanted food, or that it was coincidence, but it keeps happening. Every hard day, every night you spend holding something heavy and pretending it is fine. He finds you. Every time. And the reason is not what you think. Number one, he is not reading your emotions. He is reading your body. Not your words, not your expression. Your body. The way your breathing shortens before you even notice it yourself. The tension that settles into your shoulders like something physical, something with weight. The shift in your heartbeat that happens long before you decide how you feel about the day you just survived.
Cats are among the most sensitive environmental readers of any domestic animal. And you are not just part of their environment, you are the center of it. When your nervous system shifts, his responds. Not as a thought, as a reflex so old it does not need permission. You come home after the kind of day that does not break you dramatically, but wears on you slowly. The kind where you smiled when you needed to and held it together when it cost you something. And before you put your bag down, before you say a single word, he is already there. Paws tucked, weight settled, eyes soft but still on your face. He did not wait for proof. He already knew. Researchers at Nottingham Trent University documented what most cat owners feel but cannot explain. Cats and their owners can develop synchronized stress patterns over time. His body does not just sense yours. Over months and years, it starts to mirror it.
But what he is detecting in those first moments is not your sadness. It is something more precise, more physical, and more quietly astonishing than that. Number two, what he detects is not your mood. It is your heartbeat. Your cat hears things you cannot. Frequencies below the range of human perception. Patterns in sound that most creatures never learn to read. And one of the things he tracks, without effort, without training, is the rhythm of your heart. At rest, that rhythm has a certain pace. Under pressure, it changes. The interval between beats shifts. The pattern becomes something different, something tighter. And he feels that shift before you have named what caused it. You are sitting at your desk, jaw tight, breathing shallow, telling yourself you are handling it. You have not raised your voice. You have not moved differently. To anyone watching, you look fine, but your heart is already saying something else, and he is already listening. He stops in the middle of the room, turns toward you, holds still for a moment longer than feels normal, then makes a choice, toward you or away. And that choice tells you more about where he is than almost anything else he does. This is not sensitivity. This is precision, the kind that took thousands of years to build and does not ask your permission to operate. Number three, he is not just sensing you. He is trying to carry something for you. When he puts his body against you in a hard moment, that is not passive comfort. That is a response, a chosen one. He did not arrive because the spot was warm. He arrived because you were there, and something in you needed settling. His purr is not just sound. It operates at a frequency that has been linked to reduced anxiety and lowered heart rate in the people around him. He is not keeping you company. He is doing something with his body that his instinct tells him might help. Shh. Picture him on your chest, paws folded, weight still, purring low and steady. His eyes half closed but angled toward your face, checking you every few seconds. Not anxious, focused, present in a way that asks nothing and offers everything it has.
He chose that position because your heartbeat is loudest there. He is listening while he works. And when the weight you are carrying does not lift, when it stops being a hard week and starts being just the way things are, something begins to shift in him too. Something most owners never connect to themselves. Number 4, his body starts to record what yours cannot release. You may have noticed it and explained it away. A patch of fur thinner than it used to be. A spot on his flank or the base of his tail he returns to again and again, licking slowly, methodically, as if trying to clean something that will not come clean. It is not an allergy. It is not boredom. It is what happens when the tension he has been absorbing from you has nowhere to go. Cats under chronic stress self-groom beyond what the body needs. It becomes a loop, a way of processing something that was never theirs to carry in the first place. And the painful part is that he is not doing it because something is wrong with him. He is doing it because something has been heavy in the home he shares with you, and his body found the only exit it knew. You did not give him that weight on purpose, but he took it anyway, because that is what closeness costs when the bond is real. Number 5, he tells you before you reach the limit. You just haven't learned his language yet. There is a version of his behavior that appears early, weeks before the grooming, weeks before the appetite shifts, weeks before anything looks obviously wrong. Most owners see it and think nothing of it. He stops in a room you just left, sits facing the door, does not follow, just waits in a silence that feels heavier than usual. Or he walks to you, stops a foot away, and turns around without making contact. Not rejection, something closer to a check, a quiet version of asking if you are still there, or you are working, apparently calm, and he sits across the room and watches you for 30 seconds without moving. Not hunting, not curious, reading. His pupils are slightly wider than the light in the room explains. His ears rotate slowly, tracking sounds you are not making. His tail moves at the tip, just barely. A small rhythmic shift that looks like nothing and means he is holding more than he is showing. He is not broken. He is full, and he has been trying to tell you in the only language he has. If you were watching this and something in those descriptions felt familiar, leave a comment below and tell me which one you recognized first. The ear rotation, the tail tip, the slow withdrawal. Because the owners who notice those early signs are the ones who can actually do something about it.
Number 6, you do not need to fix everything. You just need to change one thing. This is where most owners get it wrong. They hear that their cat is absorbing their stress, and they feel a new weight on top of the one they were already carrying. They think they need to be calmer, happier, different, and that pressure makes everything worse. That is not what he needs from you. What actually shifts his nervous system is simpler than that. Predictability. A few moments in the day that feel the same, that carry the same rhythm, that tell his body the ground is still solid. 5 minutes, on the floor, no screen, no voice. Just you, sitting still, breathing at a pace that is not chasing anything. He will find you. Not immediately, but he will come. And when he does, he will not be performing comfort. He will be settling. And so will you. Reduce the unpredictability in your shared space when you can. Lower the volume of the environment, not just the sound, but the pace, the movement, the stimulation that keeps both your nervous systems running too hot. You do not have to be at peace. You just have to create enough stillness that peace becomes possible. And when you do, something shifts in him that no study captures cleanly. He stops monitoring and starts resting. His body stops working and starts simply being near yours. That is the difference.
Number 7, he is not suffering with you. He is choosing to stay. Everything his body does in response to yours, the synchronization, the proximity, the purring, the watching, it is not a burden he resents. It is the shape of the bond he chose. He does not understand your deadlines or your grief or the specific weight of what you are carrying. He does not need to. He knows your heartbeat. He knows when it changes, and he stays anyway.
That small, warm body that appears exactly when you least expect to need it, and most need it anyway, that is not instinct performing itself. That is something that decided you were worth staying close to, even when staying close cost something. You thought he was just a cat in your lap. He has been your most honest companion all along. If that kind of connection is something you want to understand more deeply, the next video on this channel goes inside something even quieter. When your cat sleeps on your chest, most owners think it is about warmth. It is not. That video is already there waiting for you. And if this one changed how you see him even slightly, subscribe. Because every week, this channel goes deeper into what your cat has been trying to tell you in the language most people spend a lifetime missing.